Hello, my name is Alba. I'm 24 years old since September. So glad that I'm here to share this with all of you. I hope it is like something good for all of you to hear. I would like to talk about how my parents, being negligent parents, made me who I am. This is kind of interesting topic, you know? Okay, when I was a little girl, I happened to have this kind of parents, super protective parents. They were like, oh, we are so afraid. Oh my God! Oh, daughter may go to the street and she may got a cut over her hair or something like that. Just go to the street. Okay. So, they decided that it was better that I stayed at home and not going out. Then, what did they do? They were like, okay, but the girl is she's having fun with the toys and everything. She's doing children thing, imagining, oh my God, this is my zoo with the little animals and everything. But they were like, but what should we do for she to have a good time? Okay, what do you want us to give you for your birthday, for Christmas? And I was like, okay, what about books? And they were like, okay, that they were very focused on my education and everything, and they said, let them be books then. So books every Christmas, every birthday, every special occasion. Yes, one book, and I was like, great, because I love books actually. So I got you see this wall, a bit less, from here to here, twice with books at home. So, and I read almost all of them. I had a lot of time, I couldn't go to the street, I may got killed or something, so I had a lot of time. So, yeah. When I was getting older, I was thinking about, okay, now I'm older. I want to go out and spend time with my friends, and my parents were like, no, that's too worrying, a lot of worry for us. Something terrible may happen. I still don't know what. But they were so, they had the certainty that something terrible was going to happen. So, my uncle, who is one of the people I love the most, he said, oh my God. He said, oh, why don't we buy Alba a video game, not player, I don't know the name for that, but you got the idea, PS2, right?
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation, yeah. Why don't we buy her a PlayStation when she gets 9 or so? And they were like, okay, are we paying it between all of the uncles and the grandparents and us? And they were like, and my uncle was like, yeah, let's do it! So, when I was 9, I got my PS2. One of the great present actually. I don't regret anything about the PS2, it was awesome, but yeah. Still, it was kind of okay, but I still want to go out. I mean, more than to the school and home, it was kind of, oh my God, this house is becoming the Shining house or something like that. Is the floor dripping from the walls? Okay, so I was okay, I'm going to join an internet forum about one on the video games. I was Kingdom. It was Kingdom Hearts. Does anyone here know Kingdom Hearts? No. Yeah. Just go if you like video games, please. This is a lovely video game. But I like it. Maybe you don't, but I like it a lot. So I joined an internet forum and I made some friends from other parts of Andalusia. Sadly, no one of them, I had some friends at the school, but it wasn't real friends that I could keep for life, it was kind of, okay, class friends. But then I met people that were meeting my tastes, they were like, oh, we love this video game too, let's share things about being teenagers and thinking like teenagers and developing as a people, teenagers things, talking about the last movie we watched that was horrible, but we were too cool, we couldn't say that we were scared and all that kind of things. And things like that. The thing is that my parents, whenever they wanted to punish me, which happened like more than they have should happened, because I wasn't right. I was like, I have temper, but I am not a very like fighting person. So the few times that we had arguments, like very big ones, they were like, okay, no internet. And I was like, oh my god, really? No! It's the only way I had to speak to my friends, because, you know, at the moment I think that I had no phone. I had but SMAs and these things, you know, old phones, kind of. And I was like, okay, what should I do? So, it's kind of that I discovered the way to reconnect things. Where they keeping the, you know, where they keeping the wire from the modem, yes. So, I promise you, okay, maybe this is a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, one day my father, and this is true, he decided to block the computer with some password kind of thing. I don't remember what the hell it was actually. I looked in, over there, I researched on the internet for 1 year entire, but I achieved to unlock the fucking computer. I felt like the fucking Mr. Robot protagonist, you know? I was like, wow! Now I'm going to go to the Fort Knox and open it, you know? I felt very empowered thanks to that. Okay. So, when I was growing older, my parents were also negligent about one thing. They never spoke to me until I was like very much 16 or so about sex relations. For example, my mother was like, oh, yeah, you don't have to wait until married because there's no need. I mean, I wait. Okay, but she said she did, you know, I don't believe it at all. If she did, I mean, it's like, no, I don't believe it. Not from her, you know, don't. It's respectable, but I don't believe it. Okay, so the thing is that she was like, okay, you don't have to wait, be careful, be safe, do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And I was like, please, leave me alone. So, my father was like, not much at home, you know. He was a very hardworking, I got to say that he's a very hardworking person, that's true. But he wasn't like a lot at home. He never had this kind of serious chats, okay, like two beats meet each other, not really. So it was like kind of researching on the internet and everything. I was kind of keen on computers, so it wasn't like a big deal for me to search for information, but it was like, I don't know if I can rely on this. I don't know if what my mother said is true, oh my god. So, but even so, my first experience was very good. The guy was a good guy. I thought that I loved him. That was cool, you know. But still, it was like only love feedback that I had because, you know, I have been like Rapunzel for my fucking whole the life. So it was like, you know, it's like I met this guy, and the parents were like, oh, now you can go out, and I was like, thank you so much for this. Yeah. Okay. The thing is that then it was the time I went to university. I was 18 years old. You know, I had said that my parents didn't speak to me about some things. They had some like weird attitudes about things. They did something very interesting also. They never relied a lot on gender roles, I gotta say. They were like, okay, you like video games, you like books, we don't care if it's a girl thing, we're paying it for you, so that was cool. They didn't buy me Action Man, and I feel so bad for that. Do you know Action Man? Yeah. Like this, do you know, right? I was like, I want an Action Man, that's for boys. But it's true that they didn't rely a lot on gender roles, and also, they were like, they didn't share anything about sex, but not about sex orientation either. We didn't speak ever about what would happen if I was a lesbian, you know, something like that. I mean, for me now it's like something I would absolutely speak to my child about, you know, in the future, but they never had this conversation with me, ever. Okay, I was like joining university. I was like enjoying much more freedom than I had in my whole life. I was so happy. I had friends, like I could touch my friends, not only internet friends from some years ago, so I was very happy. I suppose I had to be happy, you know, it was like, wow. Also, I was kind of popular in my class because, you know, I was not anymore the edgy girl like the world doesn't understand me. I was like, oh, hello, how are you? You're so lovely, come on, come here. So, the thing is that I met some people, and you know, I met like one girl, and she was like, you are like also attentive now, why? Like, so paying attention, like, she met a girl. Okay, so the thing is that I was like, oh, this girl is amazing. I knew her from 1 month. I was telling everyone, she's my best friend, my former best friend. I know you since 3 years ago. She's my best friend. One day we were like at her house. I was so sad because of something that had happened that it's not relevant for the conversation. She was like, oh, but you know, I'm here for you, whatever. I mean, I'm really here for you. I appreciate you a lot. If I know you for not so long, and we kissed.
Aww.
Just like that.
Just that.
Okay, yeah. As not having had at all a proper talk about being a lesbian, being bisexual, anything that was apart from heterosexual, I think that maybe because for my parents it was like, the kid is going to be hetero. I'm sure of this. We don't need to have the talk. You know, she doesn't seem to be lesbian or anything. I don't believe in appearances, but they are like. But I also realized that I had like them my whole life. Maybe sometimes even more than boys, like in periods of my life. But as no one ever told me, okay, this is bad, for me it was so natural. You know, this little friend that I had when I was 11, then I realized, okay, I kinda like this girl, yes, almost. Nobody told me ever, this is bad. So when I kissed this girl, I was like, this is cool. But I didn't think like, is it anything else, like, is there any... Okay, we're friends, that's cool. So, we were like, we got a boyfriend, each one at the moment, okay, and like, we just had, and we were like so close, becoming closer and closer. And then it was like, okay, one day I realized, okay, I think I got a problem. I didn't know what love was. This is love, not the previous one. So I was with my boyfriend at the moment and I realized that I loved this girl. I spoke to one of my friends that I think that out of the, like, let's say that she didn't like my boyfriend that much. She said, you know what, you should like split up because you realize that you love this girl. I mean, she was right because she said that I think that 50% because she hated my boyfriend. I can't blame him, I can't blame her, you know, but she did. So I was like, okay, that's right, that's the correct thing to do. And you know, I was like, okay, this is like a turning point from me. I couldn't hide it on my own, and I came out of the closet in my house at 18. And it was a huge mess. My parents took it the wrong, in the worst way possible. So we have had a bad, the worst relationship since 2013 until now. So, you know, I had the main topic of this little talk, and I have been thinking about going here in front of the camera for a while because this is like, wow, you know. I have said that the topic is about how my parents, being negligent parents, made me the person who I am. As I went through a lot of things because of coming out of the closet and everything, then I realized that I desperately wanted to help people that were in similar situations. So I decided, starting January 2018, like I was, oh my god, I'm not at all okay. So I decided to become an activist in the city where I was studying. And in a way, that has changed my life in more than a way that I could like foresee. Obviously, my parents don't know that I'm an activist. I think that they are kind of getting like cooler with the fact that I am bisexual. They think that they would be like much more happy if I was a straight or lesbian, because they are like, bisexual, but you're not meeting any man. You know, it's not, it takes no use sometimes to explain things to people, you know? I mean, they will only understand what they want to understand. So, what I wanted to highlight with this recto is like, I could see that the sad, I see the sad and the bad part of the things daily. I mean, I wake up every day like, okay, I gotta face this situation that I got at home, and I don't know exactly how it's going to end. Like, when it's like the turning point in which I had to say, okay, I'm leaving home for real. Or maybe that I should try to, let's go to a psychologist, whatever. They don't want to, I could try again. But thinking that this thought's name, actually, I lied to you. This is not how my parents being negligent made me the person who I am. Thinking that the real name of this thought is, how I took advantage of my parents being negligent to become the person that I am. In a way, it's like, it makes me happy. And I really hope that it makes you happy and that you have a very good time listening to my story. Thank you so much.